Have you ever wanted to start dancing but held yourself back because you felt too old? Maybe you thought, I'll never be as good as those dancers, or I do not belong here. If that sounds like you, I hear you. I've said those things to myself as well. Hey everyone, it's Mel here, and this is the Confident Dancers channel. We're here to inspire and empower dancers 30 and over to step into hip hop and breaking communities with confidence. Whether you're just starting or looking to take your skills to the next level, we got you. I know firsthand what it feels like to have missed my shot. And I also know what it feels like to step into a dance space and feel like the old one or the outsider. But then I also know what it's like on the other side of those fears. And here's the thing, when we peel all those layers, this isn't just about dance. If you've ever wanted to start something new in your 30s, 40s, or beyond, this video is also for you. In today's video, we're gonna discuss 3 common fears dancers experience and how to overcome them. Before we go into the meat of our discussion, if you want my free masterclass that shows you 9 steps on how to have a successful dance journey, comment the word masterclass and we'll send that to you. So when I started breaking at 37, I went to this Cypher-centered event. This was like in 2016. It was called Cypher Addicts, hosted by Just Skills, and this was an event in LA. I got there, I looked around, and I was like, oh my God, I do not belong here. I felt so uncomfortable, and I felt like I was worrying about like, oh my God, I look hella slow and straight up noob. But what I learned is that these fears and thoughts that was happening here, it's just noise and they're not facts. So once we push past those thoughts, we now can open up ourselves to creative possibilities of movement, joy, and expression. Yeah, it might take a little bit of time to make that shift, but I know it's possible. So let's break them down one by one. All right, let's just start with one of the biggest struggles. Fear number 1, comparison. All right, so you walk into the class, your eyes right away go to the best dancer in the room. You're like, oh, snap. And instead of focusing on your own journey and the only reason why you're there, you start thinking, man, I'm never gonna be that good. So here's the mindset shift. Well, here's what I had to learn. Comparison is a trap. The only dancer you need to compete with is the version of you from yesterday. Everyone starts somewhere, and the people you look up to and admire, yeah, they were beginners too. And here's the mindset shift. What if, instead of comparing yourself, you use those dancers as your inspiration? Like, what is it about them that makes them exciting to watch? And use that as fuel to inspire you to become better. So here are some action steps to help you with the comparison mindset shift. Start recording yourself, even if it feels a little awkward. Having this diary is actually helpful because you get to see how much you've improved over time. Another action step is to find a supportive dance community. Surround yourself with really healthy dancers who encourage you and uplift you, and not anyone who intimidates you or makes you feel bad about your progress. And lastly, this is actually a step that took me quite some time to learn, but it's the whole process of reframing our thoughts. So instead of thinking, I'll never be good enough, start to say, I'm getting better every single time I show up. This was kind of challenging for me at first because I had to unlearn those unhealthy thought patterns that have been ingrained in me for like 40 plus years. So if you find this challenging at first, it's okay. Just make it a small daily practice every day to shift your mindset, even if it's small, and then you'll start to know the progress and see the progress over time. Remember, it's progress over perfection, the journey over your destination. So just keep showing up and you'll surprise yourself with the magic that shows up for you. So if what you're hearing aligns with you and where you want to go in your dance journey, grab my free online dance program. And the link is in the description box below. Fear number 2, not being good enough. Maybe you're thinking, I'm not coordinated, my stamina is shit, I'm just not built for this. Okay, here's the mindset shift. No one is naturally good and perfect when they first start dancing. Dance is a skill, and just like anything else, it's a skill that builds over time. And guess what? Being a beginner is actually not a bad thing. I mean, look, we celebrate babies when they take their first steps, even when they fall. Why? Well, it's because we know that's part of learning. So why don't we give ourselves the same grace in our learning journey as adults? Well, here are some action steps to help you with shifting your mindset away from not feeling good enough to feeling better every day. All right, so this is my personal favorite. It's celebrating our wins. Like if you learned a new step, held a freeze for a second longer, or even went one more round, that's your progress. That's your win for that session. celebrate it. Next is give yourself permission to be a beginner. So to me, learning is the fun part. I actually found that when I have a student mindset in dance spaces, I'm able to learn and execute better because there's no friction in my energy to make something happen because it needs to happen. I'm just the sponge in the space. I'm relaxed, I'm enjoying the process, and that's when things start moving quickly and happen for me. I start to learn and I see things getting executed in my body. Then lastly, shift the mindset from practice makes perfect to practice makes progress. Finally, fear number 3 is the fear of keeping up in class. Maybe you've been in a class where the instructor moves hella fast and then you're like super lost. You start panicking, overthinking like, everyone's getting it but me. Well, here's the mindset shift. Okay, first of all, let's be real. Most people are struggling more than you think. They're just better at hiding it at the moment. And then second, just know your progress is your progress. There's no rush or urgency. So don't give in to the pressure, your own pressure, to perform perfectly at that moment. Just be present, relax, enjoy, and learn. But if you feel like you're falling a taste bit behind, here are some things that you can do. 1, try to find some beginner-friendly classes or teachers who break things down step by step. So some buzzwords when you research this: intro to hip hop, groove basics, foundation, hip hop grooves, cardio hip hop. See, the thing about some of these beginning classes is that it's not beginner friendly. It's beginning level choreography class for students who have many years of dance experience, which also in a lot of those cases, you're learning personalized choreography based on the instructor's taste in movement and music. And these moves aren't always universal in social dance spaces, only exclusive to that space only. So another thing you can do is practice outside of class, even if it's 10 minutes a day. That can make a huge difference. Creating these mini habits of prioritizing some type of daily practice, this will help you in your progress. Small actions can make a huge difference over time. You'll see it in your performance quality, how you feel more comfortable and familiar with your own groove, and you'll even notice it in your stamina. So when you take class, just think this: the best dancers aren't the ones who learn the fastest, it's the ones who have stayed committed in their craft. All right, here's the bottom line. You are not too old, too slow, or too far behind. You are right on time for your journey. You are exactly where you need to be. And what's the biggest difference between people who succeed and people who don't? It's not talent. It's not natural ability. It's the simple fact that the ones who succeed, they keep going. They stay committed. So if you're someone who's been wanting to dance or start something new, but fear is kind of like holding you back, let this video, you watching this right now in this moment, let this be your sign. Just start. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this exact message. Thank you, friends, for letting me share tips that worked for me in my own journey. And if you're serious about leveling up your dance, building the confidence you truly want, and want to work with me directly, click on the link below for a free consultation call. Love you so much, and I'll see you next Tuesday.